So this story, it's actually a pretty crazy story. A young lady, and when I say young, I mean young. She got pregnant at the age of 12, and she is now a nurse. At the age of 12. I know all the stereotypes, your biases, your judgments are pouring out of you before you even hear the story. It is heartbreaking. It is uplifting. It is an amazing situation. But let me give you a little bit of context. So Sharonda Jenkins had a baby when she was 12. She was a sixth grader in elementary school in a little town in South Carolina. When this happened, she was ostracized. She had to leave the elementary school so other students wouldn't ask questions. Her friends' parents didn't want her around to lead the daughters astray. Sharonda says, everyone had an opinion about me and how my mother should have taken me to get an abortion. It was easy for them to give their advice from the outside looking in when truthfully no one knows what they would have done until they were placed in that situation. And that is the ultimate truth, right? It is so easy. And I have to say myself, like honestly, when I first read the title of the story, pregnant at 12, I was like, did she have the baby? That is crazy. 12 years old. You're not an adult. You're not even a teenager. Forget about adult. Having a baby as a kid is insane. I think that's the youngest I've heard in a really long time. I'm pretty sure like the world record is like 11 or 10. So having a baby at 12, wowzers. Just wowzers. So she delivered a really healthy baby girl. Her name is LaQuisha. Okay. Her name's LaQuisha. I'm going to put it up here. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But, so after she left the elementary school, the next year she came back. She finished high school in 2004. And when she finished high school, 12 years after she finished high school, her daughter LaQuisha finished high school. That's how close in age they are. Sharonda, she says that she noticed really quickly that the blame was all on her. 90% on her. 95% on her. And nothing was said about the boy. The boy didn't have to leave school. The boy never was told any questions. The boy was never asked about the situation. Not never. But he was not, there wasn't any pressure and people weren't judging him the way they were judging her. And I don't want to say obviously, but in the culture that we're living in, obviously. I was not surprised by that in any means at all. Of course. Yes. It is too easy to judge the person that's actually pregnant, but don't think for 1 second that it's just her. She decided to go to the store and buy a pregnancy. It takes two people to make this thing happen, okay? So if you're going to put blame on anyone, it needs to be on both of them. If you're going to, shame anyone, it needs to be on both of them. But, as she says, it was 90% her. 90% her. They would say things like, it was you, the grief I got from people, she said, but it takes two, just like I said. So when she was in nursing school, during maternity, they had an essay, a journal that they had to write, and she wrote an essay into class at the beginning of the semester, and she said this. She says, I say again to all nurses, please be sensitive to our situation because the odds are already against us. But if you ever feel the need to judge, I want to leave you with this quote. There is not enough good in the best of us to criticize the bad in the rest of us. Ooh! Let me say that again. There is not enough good in the best of us to criticize the bad in the rest of us. I love that. I really do love that. It's too easy to look at this situation and say, oh my goodness, you're super irresponsible. Oh my goodness, your mom should have done this. Oh my goodness, you shouldn't have had sex when you were 12 years old. It's too easy to do that. It is too easy. What's not easy is to empathize. It's to say, this is a really shitty situation. It's unpredictable. She decided to have the kid at 12 years old. She's been raising a kid while she was going through middle school, high school. She had a kid in elementary school. This is a situation, not you, not me, I'd say 99% of the people in the world don't know what that feeling is, that situation is. So, empathizing, not judging, trying to be positive, trying to be helpful. I think Sharonda and LaQuisha, congratulations on being a nurse. Wonderful family. All the best wishes for you. Nurse of the week, you guys let me know. Was it the nurse that saved the baby's life and got that baby to got those parents to name the baby after the nurse, or is it Sharonda who literally had a kid while she was a kid and is now a nurse doing bigger and better things, not just saving her own and her daughter's life, but saving lives every single day, like you nurses out there?